Jurgen, hello.
Hi.
Happy to finish pre-season with a win?
Yeah, of course. The pre-season, I said before the game, was so far really good. Well, a lot of games. We played a lot of games. I think we didn't lose one. We have 2 draws. Yeah, we lost in penalty shoot against Atletico, but that's a good sign. Performance-wise, it was most of the time good or even better. A few weaknesses, clear. When you saw it today, first half an hour, I would say brilliant football. And then lost organization, gave them 2 opportunities and changed the game a little bit. Then we had to run. Was not happy with this 15 minutes, but on the other side, it's very important that you have it, because perfection in pre-season is the biggest mistake you can make, because it always leads to the wrong decisions, and we know that we have to be really concentrated to be really stable. When we are stable, we are a real threat, and we can play really good football. Everybody could see the second half then, very young side, not just young, but very young side, and struggled a little bit in the beginning, and then opened not sure if you use it, the chest, and played. It was nice to see, looked smart. I'm happy.
For you as the manager this season, hopefully you'll qualify for the Champions League group stages. How do you manage the squad with so many extra games this year? Because the battle to get in the top 4 in the Premier League will be massive again, plus all the European games.
Well, we'll see, and we can manage, and we manage it. Today we had, everyone knows about the injury of Adam Lallana, which is a big blow. But this team deals with so many difficult situations. I will deal with this too. Phil had back problems yesterday and today, so it was no reason for any risk. Same with Hendo. Had a little problem, nothing, my muscle a little bit ill, so we said, okay, also no risk for today. Daniel, of course, a little muscle, but so squad is big, and I thought especially today a few boys showed really up, and so yeah, we will manage it when we can manage it, and we will rotate. That's clear, but that's not my problem in the moment. I prepare the Watford game from tomorrow on, and then the next game, and then the next game, and then I think about how we can do this.
You mentioned there that in the second half it was a very young team on the pitch, very good goal by Ben Woodburn. How do you see a young player like him and young players at the club trying to make the breakthrough to the first team with the amount of money being spent? We've seen Neymar this week for such a big fee, and the fees will probably rise for a good young player to try and get into your team at Liverpool.
I don't think that we have to compare now everything or bring it in together with the Neymar case or gate or whatever, or transfer. And so for a young player in my team will always be space. So but it's about the player. And we saw in the beginning, in the first 5-10 minutes from Benny, he struggled. And it's like it's normal. So it's a hard preseason for him. He's still 17. He turns 18 in October. So we try to keep him out as often as possible, because we have to treat him still like a 17-year-old boy. And he's doing really well. Everybody can see his skills. But he struggled in the beginning, and then he changed the game with a nice goal. And then he was in the game, and he played really well. That's how it is. Young players have these ups and downs, but that's has nothing to do with big transfers on the other hand side.
Hi Jurgen, welcome to Dublin.
Thank you.
In light of the documented injuries that were discussed, do you think there'll be any more? Will that affect your transfer plans for the next couple of weeks? Any more additions maybe?
We always said until the 31st of August we run through the world with open eyes, so that's clear. But that's not we decide alone about these things, not the club, not we have to. That's all about other clubs and our situation. I thought today, or this preseason, brought us new players. If you want, Alberto Moreno is 100% back, which is very nice after a really difficult year. He's back. Andrew Robertson shows all the skills. He has, of course, still to adapt. He's not too long in to our kind of football, but you can already see what a threat he can be offensively. That means Millie is free for midfield, so we have, without being on the transfer market, we have a new midfield player, which is nice. Dom Solanke, I think before the season everybody thought maybe he's a pure addition, maybe he is this because he has time, but he already showed also that he's ready for some adult football. Don't want to, Ryan Kent. I know him meanwhile 1.5 years, and last year he developed unbelievable, and this preseason is completely different to last preseason. He showed really up, that's nice. So we have, without taking too much money for these players, because they were pretty much already ours, or not the highest transfer fee, we have additions in the squad, so that's good.
Give out final one.
Cheers. I noticed after the game a few of the players went over to get pictures with the fans, yourself as well. Obviously there's one fan who's a little bit too keen to get a picture with Sadio Mane, but it's a nice thing that I've noticed you try and do in all the countries that you visited, is not just come and play, but also to connect with the fans who are here. Is that something that you talk about with the squad?
We didn't talk about it. I decided that we will do it, but it's normal that the manager decides this. If the players, if I say they have to go in because it's cold, whatever, it's rainy, then I decide go in wherever we are. But I said it a few minutes ago. I was really touched by the atmosphere, to be honest. So it was when we came in the stadium, when we drove to the city, when we arrived at the hotel already. That was really special today. I heard about it, that obviously Dublin is quite a LFC city. No, I know it is completely different to feel it, and I thought it makes absolutely sense that we try to give a little bit back. That's always a problem. When we left the hotel today before the game, there were 500 people minimum, but if you give one autograph, then at this point still 499, and we don't have time, so that's always a little bit difficult. Today we try to spread a little bit. Hopefully we could make a lot of these fans happy, and so because they made us happy. It was never walk alone. Before the game was outstanding, during the game was outstanding, after the game even special. So really, thank you Dublin. That was a really special experience.